Well, nothing happens in this mission. I'm assuming there's more or less a timer counting. So that's the main reason. Until that timer counts down, we more or less just have to try to increase our power. Hope for the best. Conflict of interest. Priests. Lots of them. Don't know why I would want to fight that. They're guaranteed to cause casualties and I only get a second level spell out of it. Second level spells, they suck, they always suck. At least I can't think of any real good ones. Non-magic damage increased by 50% during battles. We're still in the first month, right? Yep. This is the last week of the month. I think there's a high probability that things will start to heat up once the month is over. Pack of dragons. In exchange we will get +2 to hero defense and 50% protection from fire-based spells. Well, not particularly good, honestly. But, let's see how tough the fight is. They should not reach me immediately. I don't think they're that fast. Still 15 dragons, and they're the upgraded ones. This is gonna hurt. In exchange for minor bonuses, this is not worth it. Not even remotely. You can tie one of them down. Wait. But it'll be this one. We'll weaken the other. No matter how I look at it, it's gonna cause massive casualties. I can probably block them a little if I go here. These guys will die, but I don't think that's too bad. I don't want to risk the sprites. They're very good if you get a decent amount of them. I'm trying to think how aggressively should we pursue this. Do I really want to protect the sprites at the cost of everything else? Not really, no. force them to do minimum damage. Might be better to just kill one. 25% lower damage. The difference is about 15 points. It would be a little bit more effective to do minimize damage. But I don't think the reward is going to be worth it. The level up might be. Expert light. It's not great, but I'll take. I'll take the rain of arrows. I doubt we can get 5th level of light spells anyway. Right, more or less I think we're gonna head back to the city, buy the troops we can, and start collecting the attribute bonuses. It's not much though until the next week comes along. But at that point we have to be at the city. We should collect attribute bonuses before that if we can. The attribute bonuses here. Elemental stockpile might be somewhat nice. Right, there is a +1 to spell power, we'll go after that. Then we'll head back, try to collect things as we go. Use this path here and then come back there. That should give us something. And if we collect enough money, we might be able to buy artifacts. Though collecting items doesn't make that much sense either then. Collecting money does. Succubuses. Too many, we're just gonna take casualties, not gonna really gain anything. Ooh, knowledge +1. That's a useful one. Almost missed that. fight itself be somewhat trivial. I don't really care about the extra resources. There is +3 to spell power, increased initiative of all casters in your army. In exchange for killing a couple paladins. That's not bad. It would affect the druids pretty much. Maybe the sprites. Not that far away either. It's more of a question, do we have the luxury of going on these side trips? At the same time, since we are here, pack of paladins is not an easy target though. I'm sort of leading against going there. 10% initiative is nice, very nice. Willpower doesn't matter that much to us, knowledge does. I don't think we have the luxury of going there. Basically, I think we're gonna run out of time if we go. Could be wrong. There's no particular harm in being wrong in this case. There's a big problem if I'm... Wait. There's a big problem if I go on these side trips and the enemy decides to come over the border at that point. I currently have no force capable of reacting. They're all too weak. It's not a minor matter. I'll take casualties. Can't be helped. These attribute boosting things are pretty much the best thing out of a level like this, so I can't exactly ignore it just because I might take a few unit losses. Yeah, that hurts. The archers are my only sort of somewhat useful group. So losing them in these numbers hurts. I'm losing more than I can easily replace. next route. Wouldn't hurt to go to Witch's Hut. However, we want the spell power +1. Are there other interesting things here? Some units, but nothing that important really. End of the month approaches. Level 3 spell. Requires basic dark magic. It's a confusion spell. This is a problem. Naturally I'm not gonna have it, that's not the problem. The problem is the enemy might come here and get the confusion spell. If he can cast confusion on my army, I'm basically boned. Lots and lots of marksmen. This fight might not be worth it. I'm more or less just gonna have to test it out and see. If it's not worth it, I'm not gonna take the unit losses. There's no point scouting here anymore. How about go and collect some units? This is a test fight. Probably going to load it no matter what. Still, we might be able to handle this without casualties. Worth a try. Enemy's a bit weaker than I thought it would be. Okay, if we could slow them... No, I don't think we have to slow them down. The druids can blast them away. Dark magic. It's a great combination. Fantastic. But I don't want it. Want to test something different for once. This is my last opportunity really to do something like that. think it's a particularly smart move, but I still want to do it. I have to get a good solid grasp of what are you getting if you take war machines, for example. I don't think it's worth dark magic. I don't, not even remotely, but it doesn't mean it couldn't serve a purpose, very useful purpose. So it would be nice to actually understand if that's true or total bullshit. One to attack. +1 knowledge. How far south do we want to go? Someone else should definitely take dark magic though. Do we have armor? No. Still, spell power +1 isn't that much, and a pack of raids is dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Same time, if you're going past here anyway, it's down here and the other attribute sites. It's not that many reasons not to go for it. At least test a spy. I think we'll be fine. The fact that we managed to take out one stack early on was the key. First month over. Shit should start flying soon. Fire spell damage increased by 50% during battles. Amount of summoned fire elementals increased by 50%. They're very fast. We might be able to manage this fairly easily thanks to it being so cool. I can slow it down, give the range units some time. Might not make much of a difference on this turn, but it will make a difference in the follow-up turns. Yeah, we can tie it down with the tree men. Sort of. He's still very, very fast. There's no good options here. We can reduce their number significantly, I think, but yeah. You can still tie them down. That's the important part. I sort of don't want to throw units away. Might have to. Not the quality of enemy where I can just go in half-assedly. Ah shit, just attack. No matter what we do, we're gonna suffer some serious casualties. I don't think there's enough damage I can do through spells or anything to kill it. I could limit the damage it does a little, but again it's better just kill one of them than to limit the damage. Go pick these after we've gathered up some army. Right. That's it. Now we need more units. Probably should turn in the resources we've been collecting and change them to money. We can. Probably a trade post somewhere. Well, we have one in the castle, but that's gonna be terrible. Have terrible conversion rate. there are fights here we could still fight, but I don't think that's a good idea. Not until we have a larger army. 2 hunters' cabins. We should have a decent amount of force. About 28 hunters, some pixies. That's about it. Still it'll help. I am sort of curious, is something supposed to happen in this game or not? Am I supposed to break the little rule? I'm assuming no, but can't say for certain. And by the time these units sort of reach me, it'll be at the edge of the next week. So maybe I should wait for that. Then rush here right at the start of the next one. I don't think we're running out of time. They're starting to more or less hollow out their own areas from extra troops. Right, I see what we need to do. But it does make sense to wait for next week, unless some sort of a catastrophic plague happens. It won't make much of a difference to us here. Oh shit. Wrong time to wait. He's an undead, so they do have area of effect attacks. Meaning we should think a little bit before we want... How tight of a formation do we really want to create here? See what happens. Level 12 Necromancer, spell power 1 knowledge, so less than 10 mana points currently. He has a very mixed bag of an army. Undead, dungeon, demons. So he also doesn't have liches yet, so we don't have to worry about the formation tightness. Let's just see what it does. We're gonna get our ass kicked no matter what, because he has a hero. So that's not gonna change. Trying to get rid of some of his vampire lords. Resurrect some of them. Ah, shit. wait. No, no matter. He had enough spell power for that one spell casting. That's sort of interesting to me. He can't repeat this fact, so every kill we get from this point on will stick. Either way, it's not gonna be all that many. I'm more or less worried about what's the consequence of me not moving the hero closer to the front lines earlier. They might have enough time to take down 2 border gates, and that's the game over. I certainly can't cause even remotely enough casualties for these troops to make a difference. And I'm nowhere near to actually being able to stop this army either, so... So this could end in us basically waiting for a month and then just dying before we get a chance to do anything. That's a perfectly viable end to this game. I don't think we can cause all that much damage. He can't resurrect anymore. He could cause enough casualties damage to resurrect some of him. So he probably lost like 4 vampires in this entire fight. Meaning all the gates are totally incapable of doing anything.
The garrison must be retaken. Harmony must be reimposed.
Recapture the frontier post. No. I'll wait for a few days. I know I should move, but I don't particularly care. Moving to the next post. In some ways, I don't think I'm making a stupid choice here either, because I can't win against him with a half-assed army either. You had the demons, right? Forgot about those. We're facing mostly undead opponents now. Have I faced many of them before? Not that many. I'm actually sure we have money to upgrade these units. he just going to go from gate to gate and destroy them all? Or did he just do that for fun, wait for a week or two before attacking anyone else? So basically give you a little bit of time to do something about it. If you're inclined to do something. Lots of Inquisitors. I think we should sort of go through here first, just so we can retake that son of a bitch. Don't want to fight Inquisitors. One of the most annoying things to fight. Fairly strong, fairly good at range, fairly good at melee. Don't have a choice, we want the knowledge +1. It's not that important, but I can't exactly ignore it just because it might not be that tough of that easy of a fight. The thing is, we could probably handle it much better if we first upgrade our units. They're in a single group, that gives me at least somewhat of an advantage. Not much of an advantage though. If I had the confusion, there would be no problems here. At most I might be able to throw a weakness or something like that. Reduces their damage significantly. Worth a try, at least minimize the damage they're gonna cause. Lost Blade Dancers, which are okay units, I guess. Point being, I'm not heartbroken about the losses. Acceptable losses. Unicorn Horn Bow, that's something we must have. Right, I did notice one thing. The border gate isn't actually defended. Ooh, and that's game over for us if we don't take the border on the next turn. I'm the only one who has time to reach it.
The garrison is restored, harmony maintained. Praise to Solana.
The bow will be a massive boost to our offensive capabilities. Wonder how they're positioned. They can attack the tree men. Back before I can really do anything else, so might as well let it happen. A single guy died and that's game over for them basically. Maybe not quite, but it'll be close to that. This is mostly good for us. We have a lot of units that can attack units next to the actual target. No way I can really protect these guys anymore. Okay, that went better than I expected. Which is to say, not particularly well. Right, we'll have to spread around a little bit. The key component again is that he doesn't leave defensive armies on the borders we lose. So we can play a little bit of ping pong with them, with just our armies that have no troops in them really. At least to some extent. Second border guard lost. There are no great ways to fight here. Might be able to keep one unit sort of protected. Only one. We also have to decide what are exactly do we want to kill. Vampires are very tough to kill. He can't resurrect anything now. He doesn't have the points. That is interesting. I think I'm gonna start casting spells on the specters. Right. Then weaken the others as to the best of our ability. I made a stupid mistake. entire point of being there was to block access to the goddamn archer. I sort of do hate their skeletons. This is the only unit that could still effectively block something, but the ghosts would still get through. Either way, now so many units get through that it doesn't matter what happens. Ooh, they resurrect themselves too. How the fuck did they resurrect themselves? I don't see an ability that does that. Ah, no. Okay, they don't. They drain mana. Right. So resurrection like vampires, but only through mana instead of hit points. Probably don't have any more mana left. Right. These fights are more or less learning experiences for me. I know I've played with the undead, but I've definitely been aware of some of these abilities, but I haven't really been seeing them in action, so I don't give a shit about the specters. Also, a good idea of how much they can do. Actually, we don't have a hero here, so the fight isn't exactly fair. But this gives you more or less an idea what is a sensible thing to try to do in a fight and what isn't. Certain units can be reasonably weak and cause casualties with they can't recover. But others, you're more or less just wasting your units by trying to attack them. You need to have a fairly, at least sort of an equal footing troops to make it sensible to attack their resurrecting units. If you can't attack anything that strong, maybe just try to whittle down their range skeletons. I mean, they're shit, but it's still better than ending the fight with no casualties caused. I don't think we can kill anyone anymore. Be like a single spectre, maybe. Miss. Well, we killed a couple of raids with a huge army. Recapture frontier boost. Right. Making sure the artifact is in use. Is there gonna come a time where I'm allowed to cross over the border? Because this seems sort of unfair to me, I'm just saying. They attack over the border and I can't do shit about it. Just run and trying to patch up their damage. Ah, one stack of vampires dead. Again, this isn't particularly a fair fight. They don't have a leader. Our range units will annihilate theirs. I'm doing more damage with normal range attacks thanks to the bow. Spells don't compare anymore. Do you want to fight, Mr. Undead? But I'm moving this hero here just in case we'll have to go and take border guards. Right, he's going from border to border basically. What is that? It's a red. Haven't seen red before. No chance against red. Well, you don't have an army, so that's not totally surprising. I would imagine we'll have to defeat one of their armies at some point. Okay, fight it. Red is getting closer to this one. If he crosses that particular border, I want to be able to annihilate him immediately. Righteous Might. That is good. I haven't actually visited that. Battle Dance Terrace. But we'll have to get that +1 defense at some point. Also, there's a blue Keymaster tent. Didn't notice that earlier. I'm not sure how much that'll matter. Getting the full map is naturally useful, but I still don't know how much that matters. I think we have to be more or less within strike distance of 2 gates, right? Not sure he has a hero in this army that he's using to attack now. Technically does. Biara, our old friend, knowledge 13, spell power 1, so she can cast annoying spells and lots of them. She has a great army. He'll come right through our defenses. There's not all that much we can do. Still, I'm not sure she can resurrect things. If she could, they're not going to permanently resurrect. Only try to attack targets that would be annoying to us. We're good at range combat, so I don't feel like that's much of a problem to us. There are units that can attack us and tie us down immediately out of others. Coming fireball. Right. Good, we'll get this is our last attack, more or less. A lot of the damage will go to waste by attack the nightmares, but they're one of the biggest pain in the ass. They'll attack us immediately, so there's not much I can do about it. So if I can kill one or two of them, anything can help. Are they gonna kill their own? No. Still, this is mostly good for us. The trees are not that easy to take down with the troops they have here. So we got more attacks than I thought we would get. Right, it's still totally hopeless without a hero.
Demons, invaders? Ireland shall not succumb to their fiery swords.
Can we stop with the defending? Hold the borders. Recapture. Now we don't have to worry about the borders anymore. Destroy demon army, must survive, do not cross empire border. So they more or less have a fight in mind for us that we have to win no matter what. Ooh, the environment is great for us. We can sort of gather up here. The big problem is that they will have a demon that can shoot fireballs. So they're going to shoot fireballs there. However, the demon is very slow. who wants to be the one that dies? You. Was not expecting a fight against demons. So our chosen favorite enemies are pretty much worthless. Also, I need my range units to actually be able to do something quickly. I need to neuter the pit lords to the best of my abilities. There we go. Didn't have a chance to shoot anything. The big troops are sort of threatening us, but they're not coming through these 21 of these 3 defenders, so our range attackers are safe. Mass cleansing. Moves positive buffs from them, negative buffs from me. Oh, not quite so simple, is it? Okay, it's not quite so simple. You have to go. Now, they have a decent enemy still left, but that's all they have. And it has no chance of getting to my range units. And it's dead.
That's one less threat to worry about. Though I would have liked to have captured the demon's leader.
I come from Alaron. The High Chief would have you return to the capital. Undead and Griffin armies have invaded Ireland, and we are almost encircled.
I will link up with other border troops.
The king has ordered all of them back to defend the capital. You must come as well. Cirrus Tala cannot fall.
Can't stay here and wait to be overrun. Very well. Tell the king that I am on my way.
Okay, weird mission. At least was different. There's always the question mark how they'll play. So if I would have paid a little bit more attention to what exactly happens, I would have noticed that you can use... you don't have to have an army to retake things. Still, it wasn't total catastrophe. At least I realized that there's no point in collecting resources, because the town cannot be upgraded to any significant extent. It's all about collecting troops in the wilderness and upgrading them before facing the enemy. Still, I did not expect demons, but it wasn't too big of a problem. The Emerald Ones has to refer to dragons. Findan must fight dragons in the region of the Blazing Sands, now occupied by the demons, and enlist their support in the war against the undead. Without their aid, Irulan is doomed to failure. Wasp Swarm is a shit spell, because you can't even use it against anything but living creatures. And I'm not a particularly good caster anyway. Sprites are somewhat useful, but 10 sprite versus 2 hunters, I mean, it's a choice between a bag of shit and a bag of diarrhea, basically. They're both poor choices. There's just too few to matter. Sprites can cast Wasp Swarm, and they have no retaliation attacks. I prefer hunters, mainly because they're not upgraded, so they might mix better in with troops that we pick from the wilderness.
Why are you here, my king? Everywhere the demons and undead press us hard. The harmony shudders. The city needs you.
I know. But the army is crippled, and until the Emerald Dragons return to us, we will be helpless before their hosts.
Emerald dragons? They have not been seen for 20 years.
I know. How well I know. We must get them back. Listen to me, Findan. I'll tell you how Alexei, Nikolai's father, died.
Is this really the time for a history lesson?
For this lesson, yes. 20 years ago, when we fought the hosts of Kabeleth in front of his prison, he feared we would win and started to close the gates. Alexei and his household knights charged in, hoping to kill the demon sovereign once and for all.
Very brave.
If Cyrus and I had followed, who knows? But I thought it unwise, and Cyrus thought it suicidal. I had a moment of doubt, and then the gates closed. We watched as the demons destroyed the flower of the Griffin Empire.
You did not join?
I hesitated when I should have acted. The Emerald Dragons deserted Ireland that day, Findan. Because of me. I would go to make amends, but I must defend our city. To be frank, I do not know if they would listen to me.
Where do I start?
The Blazing Sands. Those shores are in the hands of demons, so take enough troops to defeat them. Hurry! Ireland hangs in the balance.
Not a big map. 2 tiers though. Assemble 20 Emerald Dragons. Seems straightforward enough. War is threatening, and the lands of Irulan will soon be invaded by the armies of the Necromancers. Even now, they are amassing near the borders. Findan hopes to enlist the aid of the Emerald Dragons, who disappeared from Irulan after the War of the Grey Alliance. But the task will not be easy, as the Blazing Sands, the ancient home of the dragons, is under demon control. Find Emerald Dragons and assemble 20 of them in one army.